Hey guys, welcome to this video. I just wanted to quickly discuss how to set stop losses at certain levels. I know I've covered this before, but I just wanted to give you another example from one of these students inside the group chat. So their question was on Apple AAPL. On this stock, they have already bought the stock at 340 and they were asking where the stop loss should go. So I want to explain my thoughts on where I would set it and why. So first, let me go through, obviously the best time to purchase Apple is when it gets above this green line. So you would buy here and then you would set a stop loss at about here because it would be roughly 3% of your purchase price or 3% below where you bought. So your stop loss would automatically be in this area. And then as it started to move up, your stop loss would start to move up as well. So theoretically speaking, your stop loss, if you bought in from the top green line, would roughly be around 320 because that is where the top of this green line currently is, and that's also where this support and resistance level is. As you can see here, it's played resistance. It's played as a resistance here, so that means it's going to also play as the support level. So that would be ideally where the stop loss goes. But since they bought in at 340, we want to make sure that we never lose. Like if we are currently up on a stock, we never want to let that profit go, which means we never want to let that green trade turn into a red trade. We will always take the small green profit over letting the stock go into the negative and hoping that it comes back up. So since they bought here at 340 and we're now at 364, where should the stop loss be set? 344, this area was my ideal pick. Why? Because 340 is where they bought, and I wanted to make sure that they would at least lock in some profit. So if I want to go up and see, okay, how far can I go up but still be under support? And that was right here at 344. Because if you can see here, as I zoom in, we do actually have support on Apple. Support, a minor level of support is right here at these two bottom candles. That is support because it came down here and it bounced back up, and then it did it a second time. It came down to this level and then bounced back up. So even though this is a micro support level, which means we don't see it like a super strong level here, as this is a support and not super strong and obvious, this is a minor support level and it still does work. So since this support is actually at 344.50, which means that if Apple comes down, it's going to test and bounce at 344.50. We can set our stop at 344, which allows us some wiggle room, which means it allows the stock to come down and try to bounce first before moving higher. But it also is above our purchase price at 340 by $4, which means that they will lock in profit. So that's why I selected 344 as the best stop loss area or stop loss price if you bought in at 340. So this was an example. I just wanted to share my thoughts on where I would set the stop loss in this instance. Again, I know I covered this in the course before, and again, the best time is once you buy above the first green line. But I just wanted to give an example. If you're already in the stock and you want to set a stop loss, you're going to be looking for those support and resistance levels. And if you can't find a strong one, like this is a strong one, but it's below 340, it's around 326, right? Then you have to find those micro ones as well. So again, I hope this video made sense and could clarify a bit more about where to set stop losses.